So, good day everyone. This is si Isolves and ito yung problem 1 natin sa topic na normal stresses. So, first of all, normal stresses siya yung axial loads na na-applied sa centroids ng cross-section of members. So, axial loads are force na same direction sa axis. So, kinocompose siya ng dalawa which is either tension or compression, which is the tensile force is kunwari ito yung object natin initially and nag-apply tayo ng forces away from the object. So, papunta siya dito tapos papunta dito. Therefore, yung object natin is mas-stretch siya. So, ito yung final itsura ng object natin kasi na-applyan na siya ng tension. So, compressive force naman is kunwari ito yung object natin initially and nag-apply tayo ng compression towards the object or force towards the object, makakompress yung object and mag-shorten siya. Dito, malalengthen yung object. Sa compressive force naman, mas-shorten yung object. Sa formula natin na gagamitin sa normal stresses is O is equal to P over A, where P is the applied normal load or N. Yan yung unit of measurement natin. Then A naman is the area or ang unit of measurement natin is millimeter squared. So, yan. Start tayo sa problem 1. Sabi daw, a hollow steel tube with an inside diameter of 100 millimeters. So, may hollow steel tube tayo, ito, sa image. Then, may inside diameter of 100 millimeters. So, inside, diameter niya is 100 millimeters. Tapos, must carry a tensile load of 400 kilonewtons. Ito yung tensile load natin na P. So, 400 kilonewtons. Then, determine the outside diameter of the tube if the stress is limited to 120 meganewtons per meter squared. So, yan. First of all, gawin muna natin, sulat natin yung given natin. So, given natin is inside diameter. Sorry. Of 100 millimeters. Tapos, must carry a tensile load of 400 kilonewtons. So, sa formula natin, yan na yung natin, yung P natin. So, P is equal to 400 kilonewtons. Then, determine the outside diameter of the tube. So, yan yung required natin. Required outside diameter of the tube. So, outside diameter. Then, if the stress is limited to 120 meganewtons per meter squared. So, ito yung given na stress dito. Ito yung stress natin sa formula na to. So, let natin siya. Ito yung stress is equal to 120 meganewtons per meter squared. So, papansin natin is iba-iba yung unit of measurement natin. So, para mas madali is, i-convert natin siya sa unit of measurement na magiging same silang lahat. So, mm na to, in terms of mm na. So, ito na lang convert natin to newtons. So, for conversion, 400 kilonewtons is equal to, so 1 kilonewtons sa baba, times, multiply natin sa 1 kilonewtons para makancel to. Tapos, 1 kilonewton is equal to 1,000 newtons is equal to 0. So, cancel to. Then, 400 times 1,000, that will just be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that is 400,000 newtons. So, therefore, ang P natin in newtons is 400,000 newtons. Then, yung stress naman natin, convert natin to sa, MPa or megapascal. Then, that will be, so 120 meganewtons all over meter squared. So, multiply natin siya. 1 meganewton is equal to 1 million newtons. Then, ang meters natin, 1 meter is equal to 1,000 millimeters. So, since naka-square tong natin dito, is-square natin to. Then, calculate natin siya. So, that will just be 120 megapascal. Or, in other terms is that ano siya, 120 yung unit natin dito, Newton per millimeter squared. So yan, nahanap na natin siya in terms of units natin dito sa formula natin. So sulat natin siya, 120 newtons per millimeter squared. So proceed tayo sa pag-solve. So next natin gawin is yung formula na gagamitin natin is itong O is equal to P over A. Then input na lang natin tong mga given natin dito sa formula na to. So O natin, that will be 120 Newton per millimeter squared is equal to P. P natin is 400,000 newtons. 1, 2, Newton. So ang area natin is calculate muna natin. So, given ang inside diameter, so ang total area ng shaded region dito, ang total area ng shaded region dito would be 1/4 pi d squared minus 1/4 pi 100 squared. So, ito yung area ng circle outside. So, ginamit niya dito yung outside diameter. So, that is unknown. Then, ito, ginamit naman dito yung inside diameter para makuha lang natin yung dito, shaded region para makuha natin yung area. So, yan yung natin, area natin. So, input natin siya dito, magiging siyang 1/4 pi d squared minus 1/4 pi 100 squared. So, multiply natin both sides by this denominator. That will be 120 times 1/4 pi d squared minus 1/4 pi 100 squared is equal to 400,000. So, we can input na itong equation na to sa calculator para mahanap na natin yung D natin or yung outside diameter. So, inputting this in the calculator is makukuha natin yung value na outside diameter natin would be equal to 119.35 millimeters. So, yan na yung hinahanap sa problem na value na or measurement ng outside diameter.